Good evening. As President Clinton makes history in the Mideast, his thoughts, some of them anyway, are most certainly back in Washington, where his political future is on the line. But during his visit to Gaza City today, Mr. Clinton pushed for peace in a meeting with Palestinian leader Yasser Arafat, and the president praised him for making bold moves toward peace with Israel. The president watched as the Palestine National Council voted to stop calling for the destruction of Israel. Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu welcomed the vote, calling it an important step in the right direction. Back in Washington, the impeachment process will go to the floor of the House of Representatives on Thursday. Between now and then, the president's fate will likely be decided by a group of moderate Republicans still trying to make up their minds. One of them, Congressman Christopher Shays, who represents much of Fairfield County, says he wants to meet with the president face-to-face before he decides what to do.
Okay, sir, so you're against impeachment.
Congressional offices are normally quiet this time of year, but with the historic impeachment debate in the House now only 3 days away, the phones are buzzing with opinions about what should become of the president.
You think he should be impeached?
While that was happening, Mr. Clinton was in the Middle East promoting his peace initiative, but he could not escape questions about his political future. The president was asked if he would admit to lying under oath.
I don't believe it's in the interest of the United States, the American people, to go through this impeachment process, the trial in the Senate. That's why I have offered to make every effort to make any reasonable compromise with the Congress.
The White House has been trying to convince moderate Republicans to vote against impeachment and for the lesser punishment of censure. Estimates are that some 15 GOP votes are needed to be sure of a victory. On Monday, one Republican declared for impeachment, and another, Chris Shays of Connecticut, said his anti-impeachment stand is now wavering and that he wants to meet with Mr. Clinton face-to-face. Meanwhile, Vermont Independent Bernard Sanders, who often votes with the Democrats, supported the president.
While the president has behaved shamefully and deplorably, his actions do not rise to the level of an impeachable offense.
The House Republican leadership is still opposed to a vote on censure. The vice president today said that goes against the will of the people.
What the leadership of the Congress has done is to prevent any kind of compromise along the lines that the American people want to see. And instead, they threaten to put the country through this long ordeal that would ensue.
Now, GOP leaders and some newspapers are calling for Mr. Clinton to resign. Today, Vice President Al Gore said that is not going to happen.
The head counting is already underway tonight on the eve of the big vote on the Patriots stadium deal. The deal was revised over the weekend, and now leaders from both parties say they will vote in favor of the plan at the special session tomorrow. Among the revisions, the state will not have to guarantee as much for any unsold luxury boxes. Now, coming up later on Eyewitness News at 6, Channel 3 political reporter Jeff Cole talks to Governor Rowland and the lawmaker who now wants to make another change in the deal.